So I'm a little stressed because Jack's, oh, my heart is racing. Calm down, calm down. Slow the heart. Because Jack's is still at school. It's fine. It's fine. Hello everyone, it is cold, still cold. I have been wasting some time in my car, so my voice is a little hoarse because I've been in there just sitting there with no drink for like a half an hour, trying to waste time because between dropping Jax off and the thrift store opening, I have an hour and 15 minutes. Copyrighted music. Anyway, I'm going to the grocery store for a couple of things, and I'll see you in a bit. Piggy, come here. Hey, pigs. It's okay. Chill. It's okay. It's okay. You trying to be a fire dog?
And everybody was acting like his name was Yankee said the tone penguin because he had no name and he's a penguin.
Hello friends. I think I talked to you when I was going into the grocery store. I got Jax's Easter gift. I need to remember that it's in my bag. You know what, it's fine. I'm gonna leave it in my bag. And, but I might bring this up. I got more antacid to make out mint. Because I got in little tiny ones. It was 3 tiny rolls, maybe, I don't know, 8 each. They say that strength you can take up to 10 per day. Ooh. I dropped undies when I was getting the laundry. I took, I guess, 7 of them throughout the day, spaced out. Try and help myself. This one is slightly less. This is 500 milligrams instead of 750. So it says you can take 12. But yeah, I want to save those little rolls for the trip because they're handier. And it's like less suspicious to have medicine that's wrapped up in its packaging instead of random baggie of pills, if that makes sense. So I did that, and then I went to the thrift store. Well, actually, I sat in my car for a while before going in the grocery store. I didn't want to go in the coffee shop. I didn't have it in me. I knitted a little bit and read a little bit. And then I went in the grocery store. Then I came back out, and I still needed to waste like 20 minutes. So I read a little bit more, knitted a little bit more. Then I went to the thrift store. It was so busy, even though it just opened. I looked at everything, but all I got was a red sweater. So I didn't really have red. It's like lightweight. And I have those red roses on my boots. And then my main goal is to get some denim that I can cut to patch some holes in the jeans I was wearing yesterday. I love destroyed jeans. I do not love when the holes are completely see-through on the thigh. And these ones do have see-through holes on the thigh. You can see my thigh, you can see the bottom of the pocket. So I don't feel like that's super appropriate for me. So I have patched up big thigh holes before just by sewing some light denim behind it. And yeah, I think the ones that I have like that are in the laundry right now, so I can't show you. They're not up there. So I'm gonna do that. I ended up buying baby jeans because I chose the ugliest pair. I don't want to take good jeans from anybody, but that made it only $2. So those are drying right now, and then I will patch those. But I've been working on the family calendar. It's almost done. I'm using AI to make some of the curvy images because it's always curvy themed. That's been fun. I need to do my toiletries. Apparently the refrigerator repair guy is 2 stops away, whatever that means. And what else? Oh, I had placed in a Walmart order, trying to get Legos and trying to spend enough to use this $10 coupon. Like I had to get 35. So I'm like racking my brain for things that I actually need because I don't want to buy things I don't need, that they actually have so I could use. And so it was just this hodgepodge, and then I don't know what is coming when. Half the time when I say shipping, they just deliver it to my doorstep in a bag from the store locally. And socks arrived, Sebastian's socks, but they were not Pokemon. They were Paw Patrol, and he's too old for Paw Patrol, so I don't think he'll really like them, but maybe I might be surprised. So I had to get on the chat because I don't want to have to drive to Walmart. It's not in our town, and I got things to do. So they said, because you're a loyal customer of 2 years, we will refund it to you and you don't have to return it. I always go in the chat if it's something where I think it's going to say I have to return it. I don't want to start the return and then it says, okay, you've got this much time to get it back. I'm like, I'm going out of town. I don't have time for this. What can I do to get the right one, to exchange them? So yeah, I don't have to return them. So I'll check with Sebastian, but otherwise I'll see who likes Paw Patrol and they can have some free socks. So I reordered the right ones. We'll see if we get the right ones. Somebody doesn't know their cartoon characters. Anyway, I need to go to the bathroom and I might start packing toiletries, but I don't know. I don't need this kind of stress. I don't need it. Come on, inside. So I go and get Sebastian from the bus, and then the repairman arrives in the middle of it. Like I haven't even plugged in his computer or anything. So I haul the dog upstairs, who's losing his damn mind. Instant like acid stomach attack. Ugh. Dog is so loud barking that I get alerts on my watch that I'm gonna go deaf. And now I find out our fridge is so fucked that we won't have a fridge until the 18th of April at the earliest. It is currently March 31st. Ugh, I'm gonna puke. How are we gonna deal with that? Like, there's 6 different parts that they're ordering and sending to our house while we're gone. Poor Yvonne has to live here with a broken fridge. There's no ice. Man. At least we have the one downstairs, but there's no room for food because there's so much fucking beer in it. Like, let me take you on a tour of the beer fridge. Like, normally it's not a problem. That's the fridge for Danny's beer. I don't drink, by the way. There's only one person in the house who drinks. And he doesn't drink all the time, so it's full. Welcome to our utility room. Exciting stuff, paint and whatnot. This was from a party when we first moved. I don't know what that is. This was here when we moved. So yeah, I've managed to smoosh a few things in the front, but it's just a tiny little bit, and everything else is beer. There's a little bit here. There's no shelf here. I can't put anything there. It's just a nightmare. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna grab some yogurt while I'm down here. Sorry, I just smacked you. I have to get everything back on top of the fridge. I'm assuming he pulled it down to move it. But then Danny needed to get to a haircut immediately, and his key fob of his car wasn't working. So he comes back in. He's like, I'm taking your car, which is fine. I don't think I need to go anywhere. But I mean, there could be an emergency. And then my only choice would be to try and figure out which key goes to the Jeep and try and drive that. And it's in the garage, and I don't know how to back it out. So I'm a little stressed because Jack's, oh, my heart is racing. Calm down, calm down. Slow heart. Because Jack's is still at school. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if it was going to be right after we got back that it got repaired and nobody was going to be in our house, it'd be all good. But Ivana's dog sitting and house sitting. And I would love to stock a beautiful fridge full of food for him. I guess he could drink beer. I wonder if you could rent mini fridge and freezers. I'm gonna barf. I need to put this stuff back up on the fridge and eat this yogurt and try and settle my stomach. Maybe make some more tea. Yeah. So the fridge is off. It turns out it's off because it can damage it without the right working parts. Makes sense. But now we can't get water from the fridge. We can't keep things coolish. It was like keeping the bread and the water kind of cool. We use the water dispenser all the time. I'm sitting here looking at ice cube trays. to try to get delivered tomorrow. And then I realized we can't even get water. So we're just gonna have to use the ever-loving shit out of our Brita pitcher and just have it room temperature. And here I'm trying to like hydrate myself. And I struggle to drink water that's not really cold. What to do? Hello. I just got Sebastian to sleep. Still masking. And I'm in his room. You never know. He's been at school all week. So yeah. Lots of fridge drama. We'll make it through. I did ask Dan if there was any possibility he might want a mini fridge for his garage. Like, I don't suppose you need one, but maybe we could get a mini fridge and freezer and use it in the house as something more upstairs, extra space, something closer, so we don't have to go up and down all day. And then you could have in the garage. And I sent a link to one that was like $200 at Walmart. And he said, yeah, maybe I might want something, but I'd want something better. So hopefully that means he's going to look into it this weekend. We leave Tuesday really early, I think. I don't know when we leave. Pretty sure I'll be waking up before my normal weekday time, which is 5:30. I'm tired right now because my body woke me up from a dream at 4:45 and I couldn't get back to sleep. It was so random. I was like following Dan into somewhere where he had to get like tickets for like a metro or something. I don't know. Some city building. And I lost track of where I was. There's just people and there was a waiting area. And I was looking through the people to try and find him. And then my brain said, you put your backpack somewhere. I didn't even have a backpack in this dream, so I was like, okay. So I go to find it, and I see it sitting where I left it, apparently. And I go to pick it up, and it's like empty, and it's unzipped, and somebody had taken all of my stuff, my computer and my wallet and everything. I'm like, I don't even carry around a computer. Like, I didn't have this in the dream, but in the dream it made sense. I was like, that was mine, and I walked away from it and somebody stole it, and I just realized they stole it, and it was the feeling that this has happened, and it's really bad. And then I couldn't shake that feeling, and I couldn't get back to sleep. And, so yeah, anyway, with the fridge, they're ordering 6 parts. It adds up to $800 plus $200 labor to fix it, which is $1,000. If we had hit over $1,100, I believe, they would have just bought a new fridge, which probably would have taken just as much time. But I'm like, really? We're so close. Just like a tiny bit more. Just have a new one. But it is what it is. That's the saying for today. It is what it is. I filled a little cup halfway with water and put it in the freezer in the basement. So hopefully that's kind of icy and I can dump it into my cup over there. So I have some cold water because this is the time of day where I really chug. I feel like I'm mostly hydrated. I don't feel as dry as I did earlier in the week when I was having splitting lips and just felt so dry. I've been drinking lots and lots of herbal tea because I can deal with hot water and very cold water, but I can't deal with room temperature water. I'm just not used to it. It makes me feel queasy. So lots of herbal tea has been consumed, but I need some cold icy water. I just really want it. I'm gonna have to go out at some point and get another drink and beg for a giant cup of ice again. I'm gonna be mostly braiding. That's my goal. But I tucked my toiletry bag down there. I have most of my clothes figured out. Oh, I love this sweater. I didn't show it to you. It's Lucky brand, which I love. And it's so soft. I just washed it. And then a pretty color. And in case it's going to be a day where it's going to warm up, I could wear it over this short sundress. Look at the colors. And then with my boots, with the flowers. Oh, it'll be so pretty. So I'm going with a color palette that is black, gray, and white, and then pops of red. And I thought I just wasn't going to have much red unless I chose this red sweater as my one big sweater. I'm letting myself have one long sweater. I really wanted to bring the black one. So now I don't need to do that one and be stuck with red every single day. I can bring that thrifted sweater, which is so perfect and only $4. So I think that's all I have to say today. I'm going to go drink and get to bed. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know how much I'll film because when I'm braiding, our bathroom's ugly, it's falling apart, and I just watch videos on my phone to keep me going, usually like travel videos and stuff like that. So, I don't know, but we'll talk. I got you. I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.